Hey fellas, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to actually make a beat like Kanye. Last video I made on this, the beat was kind of trash, but today, different story. So first, you want to grab a sample. Alright, here it is.
Are you struggling with missing teeth or even having to endure painful dentures?
This is the original. So basically, what you want to do is you want to take your sample. I chose like 8 bars, I'm pretty sure. So what you want to do, if it's your sample is not on time, for instance, right here, it's a little bit off. See, this is fine since it's like pretty much perfect. But just for example, you drag it down, make it unique, drag it forward, make sure they're on stretch too. Stretch them. Oh, stretch it. Boom, and now it's more on time. Basically, you're gonna do that for like every bar. I'd say it should end up being on beat. Double click it, right click, and open a new Fruity Slicer channel. Just click the slicer, put it on beat. By the way, whenever you're chopping it up like originally right here, once you have it on time, that's when you want to up the BPM to what you want it. So I did that and I upped it to 84. Then you open the slicer channel because that's just the easy way to do it. So now you have the individual beats, but I pitched it up right. You can pitch it up from right here, or you can pitch it up in the Fruity Slicer channel. You could pitch it up right here with this pitch shift. Anywhere from 200 to 500 cents is good. So 100 cents is one semitone. One semitone is one key on the piano. I chopped it up. I don't really need to explain the chops, but just get creative with it. Chop it up to how you like it. Alright, and it's a good loop. What you want to do is sign that to a mixer channel, take out the low end. You can add a little bit of reverb if you want, but that's not necessary. And from there, you want to do your drums. So I started out with this kick, and I want to make something clear here. So in these spots right here, where it goes back and forth, it loops 2 beats, right? It loops 2 beats right here too. Whenever you have the drums over that, you want to loop the 2 beats on the drums too. It's kind of hard to explain, but you'll hear it whenever I play it, so. There it repeats. You can hear it repeating there too. Alright, and for your drums, since this samples, these chops were they weren't very complicated, but they were pretty complicated. It's not a basic loop, so the drum pattern is very unique. It's not repetitive. Okay, so with the kick, whenever there's like 2 back-to-back kicks, you can do whatever you want, but in old school hip-hop, you would lower the first kick to make it bouncier. It's called a ghost note. Then I added a snare. Then we got a clap. This is just a layer. Makes it sound more happy and upbeat. Then the hi-hat is where we get the bounce. So each 2 steps. I highlighted this, shift, left click, drag it. Boom. Alright, there we go. Okay, the hi-hats that you just selected, click Alt and drag your mouse wheel down. Go up here, click randomize, drag it down a little bit, just make it subtle. This adds lots of bounce. Okay, you probably noticed that there's a few notes missing in the hi-hats. It's because that's where the open hats land. So you want to make it sound realistic to a real drum set, and you can't have a hi-hat and an open hat play at the same time. Wherever you place the open hat, you want to delete the hi-hat that's in that spot. Alright, then I just added a shaker. Very simple, nothing special with that. Last but definitely not least, we have a bass. So what I did for the bass, I'm not gonna lie, I did not write this. I literally copied the bass pattern from the actual song. And here's what this sounds like. This is basically the full beat. Actually, before I reveal it, I grabbed this part for the intro, this drum fill, and use this part for the outro.